Gender stereotypes, scholars believe, are inadequate beliefs or expectations about the roles, characteristics, and behaviors of individuals based on gender. There are several consequences of these beliefs. They limit opportunities and choices, promote inequality and discrimination, reinforce harmful behaviors, and affect mental health as well as self-esteem. On the segment, we will assess impacts and suggest solutions to eliminating these beliefs. And my guest, Olajumoke Adeniyi, our gender advocate and head of operations at SAM Foundation, will speak to us. Olajumoke, thank you so much for joining us on Insights.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth. It's really my pleasure to be here today.
Thank you so much. Before we limit it to gender issues, how do you perceive stereotyping? Let's begin from there.
Well, stereotyping is just like the word, having a biased or one-way mindset. Where I come from, we say everyone sleeps and we all put our heads on one spot, believing that there is just one side to the coin, instead of embracing the different opportunities and the multifaceted aspect of life.
How come this has a serious toll on women especially?
Now, in most countries of the world, from the history of the womenhood, women coming into force, we've always known men to be in the force until later after the World War II. Then women started coming into the workforce. And there was a bit of resistance. And this resistance has been gradually being broken down a bit. And we still see it. Normally in most people's culture, the woman is expected to be the one, starting from the family, which is the bedrock of every country. The woman is supposed to be, she has this cultural expectations from her. And so this has transcended into the workplace, into the schools, into every facet of life. Not just the low level, every level of the community, especially here in Africa, it's much more pronounced. Although we've seen a lot of interventions, we've seen people trying to ensure that these stereotypes are being changed. We live in a patriarchal society, and sometimes the society has come to have this defense. When you see a woman walk into the room, there is this aspect. Some men have not even been trained to not see her as an object, but see her for who she is and what she has to offer. So we see this in different spheres of life. Although we've started doing a lot of advocacy, we ensure that every woman has a safe space. Every woman is healthy. And what is health? Health is the total well-being, physical, mental, emotional well-being of an individual, not just an absence of disease. And so we ensure and we advocate strongly to ensure that we have an environment that is not gender stereotyped, not just an environment where we have people seeing a woman because she's a woman, no, but addressing her because of what she has to offer and the positive impact that she can make in the society. Additionally, one of our leaders mentioned it actually. You know, he's one of the E4 that I can't remember his name, in one of the State House of Assembly. He said that most of you men that are seated here, most of the things that you wore today was determined by your wife. If you dressed up completely from your head to toe, and your wife tells you that you're looking awkward, you will go back in regardless of your office. You will go and change. And that's because when you give the woman the power, she has the influence, she has that grace. It's just a natural thing that's given by the Creator to each and every one of the woman, because the woman makes the home. You give her a seed, you know, she turns it to a child. You give her money, she gives you a good pot of soup. So there is really nothing to be defensive about or to stay stereotyped about. Instead, rather, to embrace and accept that complementary gift that has been given to us by our Creator.